ranking the best wide receivers in Madden 24. We are back here with another tier list update. Today, we're going to be taking a look at wide receiver. Now, today we got a little bit of a smaller update. Today, we got 8 total cards. Now, these 8 total cards, though, I do think kind of changed the tier list a little bit. Now, this is how it's going to change, okay? So, I was really debating Keon Coleman's non-LTD Compass card. Maybe dropping him. He's going to say yes. I'm going to move Herman Moore and Marvin Harrison Jr. into the A tier, and then I'm going to drop everyone down a singular tier. And now this is what it's looking like for me. I know it looks a little bit weird, but I do think these 2 cards right here are no longer S tier. Like Herman Moore having to spend AP on route tech, I think is a little bit tough. And Marvin Harrison Jr. doesn't get the rack 'em up, the double me, or the max security to insta beat the bottleneck press. That's his one weakness. Everything else on the card is great. Now the first card we got right here is 99 overall Reggie Wayne. So Reggie Wayne, 98 speed, 99 acceleration. He's 6 foot, 198, 99 catching, great route runnings across the board, even 99 change of direction. Not too much of a run blocker, of course, but when we look at Reggie Wayne's abilities this time, does get the charge up X factor, but you're not going to notice me talking a lot about charge up X factors because you play Aiden Hutchinson on defense, who is just going to counter these anyway. Now, the thing on Reggie Wayne is he gets everything for 0 AP, right? Which is nice. Like route tech, you could go mid and elite, you could go evasive, you could get basically everything that he would need from a base ability standpoint on this card, right? The issue with him, okay, it's the same thing with like Plaxico and them, and kind of what I said about Marvin Harrison Jr. as well. He does not get that built-on ability that gives you a chance to insta beat the bottleneck press. I think he's going to be someone that, again, very similar thoughts to the other fan appreciation cards, where he's going right by Alshon Jeffrey, Deshaun Jackson, Plaxico Burress, where he does get really good base abilities, but this game is no longer really, okay, base ability versus base ability. It's X factor versus X factor. So that is why Reggie Wayne isn't like higher for me. And right after that, we do get Chris Olave. Chris Olave with that 98 speed, 98 acceleration. He is 6 foot 1, 185. This time, perfect route runnings across the board, and even somewhat of a decent run blocker. Like 80 isn't obviously the 99s. 80 isn't like the 99s of the world, but this is still pretty solid. He can somewhat do it, right? And when we look at Chris Olave, the craziest thing on the card is gets 2 baked on X factors for 0 AP, gets that double me that is going to, again, give you a chance to insta beat that bottleneck man press, but also gets that yak 'em up that if they don't have secure tackler, this can make some crazy plays as well. So besides that too, he gets everything for 0 AP. So kind of similar to Reggie Wayne's base abilities, but then gets the X factors on top. That's why I think Chris Olave is a lot better, right? Things I would run on him: the route tech for 0, the evasive for 0 for sure. I would probably want a deep elite to give him a little bit better sideline animations, throw a runoff elite to help him in the run game, a reach for it, why not? You can go slot-o-matic maybe if you want to play him in the slot. He just gets so many abilities, right? You could go like grab and go, I guess. And yeah, I mean, honestly, we're to the point where it's like, what abilities do you even want to run on him, right? You could go like balance beam or something too. So yeah, Chris Olave for me, I think he is a very, very, very easy addition to this S tier. One of the best receivers in the game for sure. And right after that, we get Billy Johnson right here. So Billy Johnson, 99 speed, 99 acceleration, 99 agility, 98 change of direction. Couldn't give him 99 for everything, but he's 5 foot 9, 170. So he is a shorter player. Great route runnings across the board, and this time can actually run block as well. He does have 87 run block and decent impact blocking as well with that 81. And for his abilities, he gets the return man for 0, but he gets yak 'em up for 0 too. I think this card isn't bad, but pretty similar issues to Marvin Harrison Jr., where it's like, again, he gets everything 0 AP. I'm gonna sound like a broken record today talking about all these 0 AP abilities people get, but for me, Billy Johnson, I'm going to put him A tier. I think he's better than Marvin Harrison, kind of right by Marvin Harrison Jr., but I think Marvin Harrison Jr. is better as well. So Billy Johnson gonna slightly make this A tier. His weakness, same as Marvin Harrison Jr., does not get that built-on X factor that insta beats the bottleneck press. Like we're looking for a rack 'em up, a max security, a double me on the card to really be considered like an S tier receiver at this point. But I think he's great, gets every ability for 0 AP that you could want. And right after that, we get Rome Odunze right here. This is a rookie premier card, 99 speed, 99 acceleration. He is 6'3" as well, tall player model, and has perfect route runnings across the board. This time he is not a run blocker, but he is someone that is a force in the pass game because he comes pre-equipped with that double me built on for 0 AP. Again, this is an X factor that is gonna do a decent job versus the bottleneck press. It's not gonna be an every play thing, but it's better than not getting it, right? And besides that, for abilities, again, broken record time, gets everything 0 AP, like route tech, evasive, I would run on him. I would want the deep elite as well. And you could just be super customizable besides that. Like you can throw human joystick on him, you can throw grab and go on him. I don't hate that at all. For me, Rome Odunze is another player that is making this S tier. I would place him right here above CD Lamb. And yeah, I think he is a problem. And after that, we get Puka. This is a free card right here that you get by just logging into the game. So Puka, 98 speed, 97 acceleration. He does get all 32 team chems. So I think it's really easy to run a theme team right now. So any theme team could likely be 99 speed, 99 acceleration with 99 agility and 99 change of direction. So could be perfect from there, and also perfect route runnings as well. So yeah, he's also 6'1", nice little medium height, not really too tall, not really too short. Run blocking 73. At this point, that's just, I would lean more along the lines of you can't really run block. And abilities on him though, comes pre-equipped with that rack 'em up for 0, not yak 'em up. Rack 'em up is another X factor that can insta beat the bottleneck press. It gives you a chance. So love that on Puka right here. And again, like I've said 400 times already, gets everything 0 AP. So Puka for me is going to go ahead and be in this S tier as well. I think he is a beastly receiver in the game. And now for the final 3 receivers right here, I think they're all super interesting because it really comes down to play style. And I think I'll talk about this more at the end, but Victor Cruz first up right here, golden ticket, 99 speed, 98 acceleration. He is 6 foot, great route runnings, and he has 99 run block. Okay. This is where the play style thing starts to come into play, right? So this is a run blocking receiver. And when we look at his abilities as well, he gets the Vanguard for 1 AP at a receiver spot. I believe he was the first in the game to get that, with route tech and evasive as well. This is a playstyle thing, but dependent on your playstyle thing, Victor Cruz is a very easy addition into this S tier. Like, again, playstyle wise, he could be right here for you, or he could be right here for you. Just really depends how much you value that Vanguard. And we also have Montez Sweat right here as well with that 99 speed, 97 acceleration. He is 6'6", 260, does not get that quick juke animation, but great route runnings across the board. And again, force in the run game, right? That's what you're going to notice about these final 3 receivers. Force in the run game. And Montez Sweat, from an ability standpoint, right? He gets Vanguard for 0 AP with either route tech or run off elite, and you can also throw an honorary lineman if you did want to. Again, very similar thoughts to Victor Cruz. All about playstyle, right? Do you want the Vanguards at receiver? Because if you do, this is one of the best ones in the game. He's going right up here in this S tier. And lastly, right here, we got Anquan Boldin with 97 speed, 98 acceleration, 97 speed. Some people were a little bit worried about that, but he more than made up from it from an ability standpoint. 6'1", 220, great route runnings across the board. This time, not the highest actual run block, but he has good impact blocking, which I think this also helps him a lot in the run game. And when we look at Anquan Boldin's abilities, right? First off, pre-equipped double me 0 AP. Like I said earlier, this gives you a chance versus that bottleneck man press meta, and it can insta beat it, right? Does not get everything for 0 AP, but what he does get is potentially rack him up or yak him up for 0, and also Vanguard for 0. What I would run on the card: Vanguard, route tech, evasive, double me, all 0 AP, and he can fit either meta. Like, whether you want him to be like this blocking receiver, or if you just want him to insta beat the bottleneck press. So yeah, boys, this has been my thoughts on receiver. And just again, for the S tier, it depends. Do you want to run the ball or pass the ball, right? So running the ball, Anquan Boldin, Montez Sweat, Victor Cruz, beastly trio. Now passing the ball, you could go Olave, Puka, Rome Odunze. Love that trio right there too. Or you could throw in Anquan Boldin for the passing lineup too. I think he's the most versatile. He could be argued best receiver in the game. It just really depends on playstyle, because I really like Olave, Puka, and Rome Odunze as like a pure receiver trio, but obviously their strengths is not run blocking. But yeah, boys, this has been my thoughts on the wide receiver position in Madden 24 Ultimate Team. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. Let me know what you agree with, what you disagree with. Who do you think should go up? Who do you think should come down? Now, if you guys did enjoy this video though, you guys want to see me use some of these cards live, I stream every single day here on Twitch, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern. To watch on the Twitch, check the links in the description, hit that Twitch with a follow. But if you guys do want another video to watch, check out this one right here.